Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and we're going to quickly continue on with our Fisher Idol playthrough. According to some of the notes that were on the Steam review when I last looked at it, it was showing that a lot of people saying that the game content isn't that deep, so I thought I would jump through trying to get this playthrough done and completed and get everything updated to the newest level. And one of the things that's happened when I've logged back in after saving the last game, we only had little Nautilus and Sea Looter showing up on the side here. But now I've come back in, interested to know if this is just a bug or what's happened. But it's now showing the Plankton Express and the Fast Pixel and all the other boats. And also as well, oddly, my save game appears to have lost the in-game music that was on low. I've got into the settings and checked, and it is still showing that another achievement, catching 100,000 fish. It is showing that the audio is there for for it, but at the moment I don't appear to be having any audio. So I'm hearing all the in-game sounds, but I'm not hearing anything about the music that was there. So I'm not sure if that was something that has just happened, but let's have a look. So we've got 500. We can upgrade that from 10 to 11. So I've got 5 and a bit thousand, so might as well upgrade these a bit. Okay, it's on half a gold per fish, so 127,000. It's not really worth it for that. That's 0.97 gold. Alright, we'll leave that a little bit longer. I want to try and get a bit more gold out of it, especially if I'm going to look at trying to get myself leveled up to level 25 and get the new ship. But I also want to get all of our fishermen updated, because we've got this lady is over halfway, so I want to try and get her up to the highest level possible and start working through our upgrades. I mean, this one is 1,600 odd seconds, and it's quite a few. But that one, oddly, that says she goes up to level 50, then that one's 60, 70, 80, and this one goes up to level 110. So we'll see what happens with those. But at 120,000 for the upgrade, that one will take a little bit of time to work through. So, it certainly seems like the game has got content that it can do, but again, it's down to, as any kind of idle game really, you got to kind of sit there and wait for certain things to complete, which again, if you're fully cognizant that that's the kind of game you're going to be playing and got your patience for it, then all good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many fish have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm still missing so I'm still missing a fisherman, because I've got 6 people here and 7 in my list. So I still appear to be having someone who is hidden, or they're fishing off another part of the island and I can't see them. But there we go. So how are we doing on our money situation over here? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What have we got? 0.93. Oh, it's not liking me here. This random number generator really doesn't like me. But we're working up quite nicely to a large amount of money, and it is still working us up to our XP. I mean, again, like any game like this, you're going to start having exponential XP requirements to go up a level. So that's going to be expected, but we can start to bring the rest of these up. Fast Pixel, that's 3,000 the minimum for that. But it does say these will go up to level, what's this one, 50, and then that one's 55, 60, so they're going up by 5. Although, oddly, it goes from 60 to 66, and then 73, and then 80. Very strange mechanics on how everything upgrades. I mean, I'm sure there's a very valid reason for it from the devs, but it doesn't make too much sense. Okay, I want to get it above the 1 fish, 1 gold, just because I think that's worth holding on the time for, do that. I mean, again, it's not too much of a concern. It's only like 2 minutes per time around that the prices change, so it's not a massive drama. Can I get anything in here? I can, with my last grand, I can upgrade that, so that's 1.95 fish per second. So that way it's what, yeah, 1.95 fish, which isn't much, but it's just going to help me start knocking my way up towards level 24, so at least I'm starting to chip away at my level 25. And that way, once that's done, I can unlock that next ship, and then that'll be another exponential amount of fish being caught, and then it's just down again to try and do this. It'd be nice if we had 77 gold. Yeah, you really don't like me very much. That's fine. It'd be nice if there was something, as I said in the last video, to do with upgrading our fish shop. You know, that does feel a little one-dimensional. We've got nothing we can do here. It's not like we can get him to suddenly go and find other markets to sell into or anything like that. And it just seems like there's one kind of fish. It'd be nice if we had, with the larger boats, that they maybe go to a different part of the ocean. You know, maybe if it goes off screen or something, it doesn't necessarily need to all stay on screen, but maybe go somewhere else and gets a different kind of fish. Maybe you could have then a tiered system where, there are, certain fish that are in the deeper water that is a better catch and therefore a better price. But I mean, that may just be overcomplicating what is designed and meant to be a pretty simple, does what it says on the tin kind of game. But that's just me. I can see there's potential here that this could be expanded into all kinds of other things. Maybe that's what's happening with the trade castle. That may well allow for that sort of thing. That could be where the devs are going to go down the road of longer term. But I mean, what I'm going to do with this one is I just want to, while we wait for any further major updates, I just want to try and get to a point where we've fully maxed out everything. Just because I thought that would be interesting to see just how much fish we can get in at any one time once we've maxed everything out, and what kind of level that will take me up to. Because the 55.55, no, not happening. So it shows we can go up to level 110 for the next boat. So obviously I won't necessarily do a video all the time in the sense of making you sit and watch me run my way through every single level. It may well be I'll go, right, yep, next video will be level 30 or level 35 or something, unlock another couple of boats and just sit on a load of money until we can get to get some other upgrades together and then sort of go through it all with you on screen. I haven't quite decided how I'm gonna sort of manage these going forward, but the first couple of videos are just going to be kind of real time. Here you go, this is what it takes, this is what's happening, these are, this is a way of playing it. You may be sitting there going, what the hell are you doing, man? This is complete, you should be doing it this way. Fine. If that's cool, let me know in the comments. If there's a better way for me to be doing something, or if I'm missing something blindingly obvious, then obviously do let me know. But yeah, so that's my general plan of action on this one, is just to start getting stuff upgraded until we get everything to the max level while waiting for my character to level up. I'm not going to sit there and try and batter my keyboard and mouse into submission by trying to manually fish for everything, because I just don't think that's going to be a good use of use of money for destroying that equipment. Okay, so where are we at? 1.64. Oh, look at that, 650k. Look at that, what a jump. Sweet, let's sell all that. So that's lovely. Right, so Plankton Express goes up to 20k, 1,700. Now, is this going to have what these ones had, where you suddenly got to a point where it was a ridiculously overpriced jump in cost for a tiny incremental increase, which is what we were seeing here. The Lagoon Hopper, 1,500, 17 to 25, oh, to 20, that was to 20. So it looks about level 5 or so, or level 7 in the Plankton, it suddenly became an impractical amount. Too worried about those. That's okay, that's going up by 10, that's 11, that's like near 12. See, those are alright, those are going up at nice, good numbers that you're making a difference. Actually, let me see, is my fish, how's my fish doing? 1.64. Right, let's quickly sell those, get me another 60k. But yeah, you see that one's 39,000 and it's going from 185.63 to 186.78. It's not really worth the money to upgrade that, because you're not getting that much. Unless I start getting just stupid amounts of money. You know, when it starts breaking 1 million, I might well consider it. Oops, no, I wanted to go with this young lady up here first. She's nearly at her level 50. So 70k to increase. Bloody hell. Let's get that. Let's start getting everybody up to a decent level. Yes, that noise in the background of the upgrade is getting tiresome. I won't lie. That is... So she's getting 780 fish per 5 seconds. That one is 794 every 30 seconds. That's 462 every... I'm guessing that's probably going to be every minute. So, yeah, each one has its own. But this young lady is doing absolutely gangbusters, so I'm going to look at trying to upgrade her as much as I can, because that'll help with the numbers. You see the number of fish we're getting in is just absolutely going mad, and my level is almost up to level 25. I'm interested to see how much this is going to cost. So that's 70k and it currently stands. By the time that breaks 25, let's see how much this is going to cost me. Nearly there, bada boom. Right, 120,000 for the Kraken bait, which is 114 fish per second, with a maximum ship level of 88. Oh, this is going to be expensive. But we're making our money, and if we carry on upgrading like this young lady, she'll be getting so much fish coming in. She'll be doing 1,000 every 5 seconds on the next upgrade. That's just going to be immense. So I'm over 1 gold per one, so we can do that and get her another level. That's over 1,000 fish per 5 seconds. So I mean, look at that. We're going up by 700,000 fish, or 700 fish per. No, not even that. Even far more than that. My maths is being very bad today. Sorry, apologies for that. But yeah, it's quite a lot of fish per minute, which is good. Because obviously I'm looking at that as every 5 seconds, and then seeing that's going up at a differing round. So 120k, you should be able to get that relatively soon. I want to get that one bought by the end of this episode. I probably won't be doing like hour-long episodes on these ones. We've done that on the first one. I'll probably do this as like half hour, just on a where we're at and where we're going to get with what we've got out of it so far, and can kind of go from there. Really, I've got a busy weekend coming up, so I've got to get a couple of these in the can just so that I've got some kind of content I can get out there for everybody. So you'll think I haven't forgotten about you. And also, as well as I've got a couple of other demo games I want to get some time on to be able to knock a video up and consider what I'm going to do with the other playthrough series I've got going on at the minute. So, I don't want to leave too long between episodes, and there's been a couple of them that I've neglected a little bit, so I want to try and get those worked on as well, and some of those need a little bit of off-camera work to do. Okay, so where are we with this at the minute? Okay, so we're waiting 17 seconds for the price to refresh on the fish market. You a cheery little chubby, it's like Where's Wally got a job on a fishing boat and ate quite a lot of fish. Okay, 1.8 gold. There we go. Perfect. So we've got enough for our big ship. Here we go.
All right.
Okay, so there we go. So I've got the Kraken bait in. Now, what's the Kraken bait going to cost me to upgrade? 7,000 for one. 8.5 from going from 159 to 223 per second. 10,438. 613. So that's going up to 1.2 thousand fish a second. Oh, there we go. Look at that number jump. Look at that. 25k to go from 1,200 to 1,700. So that's like half a 500,000 fish a second. That's mad. Okay, 151k. So you see, once you start getting into a good rhythm here, you are gonna start getting some massive upgrades. I was looking at it was this one, wasn't it? Sorry, wrong screen. 36,000 going from 23 to 2,300 to 3.3 thousand. There we go. Look at that. Massive amounts of fish coming in. Just look at that lot jump. That's madness. There we go. You see, we can quickly be making 200,000-300,000 gold at a good sale price. Yeah, you see, look, we're already 200,000, 210, 216, 224. Absolutely madness. So we can see if we can get to 500,000 for end of this. Boom. There we go. 500,000. Okay, so now we're down to 0.64. But even then, you know, it's starting to get to a point where the price on here doesn't really matter when you've got this much fish coming in. So let's get our Kraken bait up. So that's going from... See, now here we go. Now this is where we get into this. Level 12, 6463, 6464. There's something broken in how the upgrade path is going on. Because it's like you go with like massive leaps. And you get to a certain level and it just is like... meep, little tiny little fraction. Which makes me, you know, if I was sitting there looking at it and going, well, why would I want to spend 62,000 to not get a big increase? Because unless you're getting millions coming in, that's just not worth that kind of money. Whereas I can come into here and I can put in, you know, 102,000 and you're getting an appreciable difference for each one. And so far there hasn't been any upgrades that I've seen for the fishermen where that isn't an appreciable update in, you know, in what you're paying out. I mean, still, even there, 1469 to 1763, it's still a big jump. Maybe I'm just misreading or misunderstanding something, but that to me just doesn't make sense as a game mechanic. It feels a little broken, as if it's trying to go up in difficulty, but in a punishing way rather than a fun way. You know, you'd want to be putting some money aside and going, oh, I really want to get that upgrade because look at the difference I'm going to get there. And when the difference is like absolutely minimal, it's not really worth it. Let's get these upgraded. Let's get everyone up to cost in the next upgrade about 100k. It's like a bunch of bloody Ribena berries. Anyway, alright, so that's 0.93, got 198, gives another couple 100,000. Not too worried about that. I just want to start getting people upgraded. That's 14, 13, 77, 30, 17. Okay, I mean, this guy's even got, you know, a couple of thousand, but his is 120,000, which is just a ridiculous amount. How long we got left? 60 odd seconds. That's 172,000. Let's get that done. Just because then I can try and upgrade some of these a bit further. I've leveled up. I'm now level 26. So, yeah, I mean, the leveling up's working pretty nicely, as you'd expect. It's not speeding up their time taken to do something. It's just the upgrades are just filling in how many fish they pull in at a time. Which is a bit of a shame. I'd like the upgrade. I would like the upgrades to lower the time taken. If I'm honest, I think that would be a better mechanic. But you know, it'll just be my opinion. All right, where are we at? We've got 14 seconds, so we'll wait and see what the next pricing is. We might get a big price jump, or it might go completely down. We never know with this. 0.34. Oh, painful. Painful, painful, painful. Alright, well, that at least is giving us an idea of what we can do. Where our next upgrade is going to be level 30. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back in when that happens, and we'll check in after probably level 30, maybe level 35. I'll just gonna keep this running for a bit and stacking some money up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much indeed for joining me for this next video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and drop any comments in the comment section below. Thank you very much indeed. Alrighty, bye bye now.